Welcome. It's really good to see everybody here. I'm Karl Ernsberger, the founder of Skipcourse. It's a platform basically designed around finding where a student is at with their projects of interest or the coursework or the tutoring sessions they've gone into, and mapping that either to the high school or college course that would be taught in, and then finding the college that will grant them or the high school that will grant them that college credit on their behalf. So it's a brokerage service, which means we are watching and coaching and responding to the students' inputs through multiple modes. We can track conversations that a student is having in a room full of conversations, how the student is responding to other peers. And in those modes, a student can upload an entire book that they've been working on in multiple chapters. The system will assess their writing style and say, hey, you're a college level, you should be going to college. And here's the college that will take you. And then we coach that student or prepare that student to present that entire evidence of their learning to the college that would provide the most credit for that, for the work they've already produced. So we work both in the credit recovery area where students have lost transcripts or lost records or lost evidence of the learning that they've done and want to get up to the graduation level for high school or college, and the students also who want to accelerate. So our first customer is a prime example of that. He was studying physics on his own in a hospital bed for 4 years because there was nothing else for him to do. And when he got out, when he was released, he was going to get sent back to 6th grade by his school district. His parents already knew what kind of physics he was posting on YouTube. They had seen his video several times. The parents found us, sent us all that YouTube video content. Our site assessed it automatically and said, hey, this is actually 300 level in college. We sent it off to a college, and he got a full ride plus credit awards at, I believe it was Michigan State. And so, a couple of weeks with us, plus the evidence that you've already done the work, gets you exactly back on track to where you should be in your learning journey. And that's what we do. I have branched out recently. We launched in 2024, so it hasn't been a long run, but I've branched out recently to hosting groups of interns in high school who are launching businesses as offshoots of Skipcourse, to attract other students and to involve them in competitions and those kinds of things. And colleges get involved in judging at those competitions and awarding course credit at the end of those competitions based on the demonstrated skill that we display on those in those events. And those students skip, years worth of schooling because the academic rigor that the school that they're coming from, or the life experience they've had running a 24 million a year business, shows that they would have gotten the MBA if they had learned that stuff in class rather than in real life. So all of those scenarios are open to to us, to our system being able to digest it and assess it and match it to the curriculum set or the diploma that you want to get. And I would love to talk to each of the vendors here about setting up an admin dashboard for the skills and achievements that you get your students to, your clients, so that you can demonstrate those skills and promote prove that you are actually doing that thing that you say you're doing with the metrics and the data to back it up, so you can push that out to your advertising and that kind of thing. Admin dashboards are free. For public school students, the entire system is free. ESA covers the entire platform for any student that's not in public school system, including private and charter. And on top of that, when a student gets to college or gets to the end of their high school diploma, they can take the Skipcourse portfolio with them and continue developing it. A lot of students that we've worked with recently have actually decided to just stop doing high school because they needed to focus on the business that they had just launched, based on the feedback and the metrics that we provided them, the confidence that they've gotten by seeing what their work is actually worth. So if you're curious, you can try it out at skipcourse.com. Dump your life's work from your desktop into the system and see what it says about what you've become and the kind of degrees that you could have right now if you've done that in class rather than in the real world. And I'd love to talk to you about integrating with your platforms so that you're not just offering, hey, this is worth this class according to me, but here's the school over here that will actually put it on your transcript. So let me know.
All right. Thank you, Karl. And I've been working with Karl for a while, and he does some amazing work. And if you're local, yeah, he's you have one coming up, right?
Yeah, we have a hackathon coming up. Students from the prior hackathon that won the event became my interns, and they decided to launch their own hackathon series, and they're running on August 29th at Glendale Foothills Library. They were coached through the entire process of finding the sponsors, booking the venue, setting up the event, changing the code base inside Skipcourse to match the way they wanted the day to run. And all of those things, including the software that they developed on our behalf, was put back to them on their transcript recommendation. And they've already received offers from Pathways Early College Academy and a couple of other places for college credit based on that work that they've done with us. So we're also really good for work-based learning. If you're doing something for a boss or for an internship or something like that, and you're like, well, why wasn't that in my transcript? Why wasn't I learning that at school? You just drop it in Skipcourse, and we handle that work-based learning management. So it's not just internship credit; it counts for everything that you're learning, media relations. If you're, the media outreach person as an intern, for example, we do all of it. So yeah,